What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to take a look at this fancy chameleon match grade barrel from Faxon Firearms. Now right away, I'm sure you can tell we are not in the studio. I am down in Florida on vacation, but I never stop grinding and I never stop making videos. All right, we're going to talk about the features of this barrel. We're going to compare the accuracy to this barrel to 3 different SIG P365 barrels, including the factory barrel. Talk about the testing that I did, the pros, the cons, and then what I think of the barrel overall. I can't remember anything today. I have to keep on looking at my notes. As far as the disclosure, I'll make it quick. Yes, I work in the firearms industry. Yes, Faxon did send me this barrel to review and keep for my SIG P365. Neither one of those things will affect this review in any way, shape, or form because I try to be as honest and objective as I possibly can. Last but not least, there will be some affiliate links down in the video description. If you want to pick anything up from Faxon, please hook me up and use those affiliate links. All right, let me get this barrel out of this SIG real quick and I'll be right back. If you're wondering, the SIG P365 here is my carry gun. It's what I brought down to Florida. And because I took it apart, I brought this case out here with my shockwave in it because I always like to have a loaded firearm nearby. Anyway, Faxon makes barrels for Glock, SIG, MMPs, and AR-15s. As far as the SIG specifically, they make them for the 365 and the XL. They make them in threaded and non-threaded versions, whichever one you want. As far as colors, they have a black, they have the gold tin TIN finish, and they have this awesome chameleon color finish. Both the gold and the chameleon finish have a PVD coating, which stands for, I can never remember this, physical vapor deposition. In English, it's a very durable finish, and it's going to be less likely to wear, so it will help the barrel last longer. The shocking part is on their website, they say they make these barrels in-house, and I was very pleasantly surprised that they make them in-house. If you don't know, a lot of barrels from companies are made in the same factory. They just stamp their logo on it and they resell it. So Faxon is actually making all these barrels, and I thought that was great. As far as the material, it's 416R stainless steel. That means it's a very durable steel, so between the PVD coating and the high quality steel, I think these barrels are going to last forever. Maybe not forever, for a long time. Before I go into the rest of the features on this barrel, I need to quickly thank the sponsor of today's video. Today we have USCCA, United States Concealed Carry Association. USCCA offers concealed carry training, concealed carry education, and self-defense insurance. Self-defense education, self-defense training, and self-defense insurance. If you're looking at barrels and firearms like this, I'm assuming it's for self-defense and or concealed carry. If that is the case, click the link down in the video description, type in your email address, and see if USCCA is right for you. So these barrels from Faxon are drop-in barrels, but Faxon says the tolerances on them are much tighter, so it gives you a much better lockup inside of the firearm, which should lead to better accuracy. I think aesthetically, they are absolutely beautiful. I think the fluting on the barrel is beautiful, nice tasteful logo on top. The side is very nice. The 11-degree cut crown should help with accuracy, but it's also a very aesthetically pleasing. It has a 1 in 10 twist rate. And then as far as the feed ramp, I think the feed ramp is definitely polished and finished very nicely. It's definitely wide enough to handle ball ammo or hollow points. Now the testing that I did on this barrel, besides the boring accuracy test, I hate accuracy tests. I think they're so damn boring. I put a few hundred rounds through my 365 with this barrel in there. I did the normal concealed carry drills. I shot it indoors, I shot it outdoors, drawing from a holster. One day of the days it was raining, I took it to the range 3 or 4 different times, and I put about 50 to 100 rounds through it every single time I went to the range. So shot a bunch of steel, etc. I ran 1 magazine of hollow points, 12 rounds of hollow points, just to make sure it fed my carry ammo no problem, and I didn't have any malfunctions, any issues of any kind. And looking inside the barrel right now, it is very dirty, and that is a reminder that I shot a lot of very cheap ammo, and the barrel didn't have any issues running hollow points, expensive ammo, cheap ammo, any type of ammo. It ran it all no problem. Now as far as the accuracy test, it was very unscientific. The range I went to that day didn't have a bench rest. It didn't have any sort of rest at all, so I was very limited in what I could do, and I almost didn't even shoot it because it's kind of, if you can't bench rest the gun, it's kind of not worth doing an accuracy test. But I was there, I was about to go on vacation. It was either do it that day or don't do it at all. So I said, I'm going to do it off a barrel. So take this accuracy test with a grain of salt, and don't kill me in the comments. Too bad for not properly bench resting this pistol. With that said, I shot 2 different types of ammo through all 4 of these barrels. I shot very cheap standard BPS ammo, and I shot double tap hollow points. I used this Faxon barrel. Second, I did a true precision barrel. Third was a SIG factory barrel, and last was a threaded barrel from 76 Armament. What you see here on the screen is the grouping from the Faxon. On the left is the very cheap ball ammo, and that was by far the tightest group of all of them, not even close. By far, that was the best group. I don't have it with me down here to measure. I forgot to measure before I left, so again, I apologize. The group on the right is from the hollow points. I think the bottom one I just pulled. I'll take blame for that one, but overall, the grouping from the Faxon was decent. Second one we're going to look at is from the SIG factory barrel. On the left here, again, that is the standard ball ammo. Decent group, not too bad. On the right is the group from the double tap hollow point, so it definitely tightened up the group a little bit with the hollow points. Third is the true precision. On the left, again, is just the standard ball ammo. That one round that's way low was 100% me. The second I pulled the trigger, I knew I yanked it, so do not blame true precision for that one. The 2 on the right were good clean shots, and they were touching each other. A little off to the right, but they were touching each other. The group on the right, again, is the hollow points, and that one opened up a little. The one down low on the bottom, again, could have been me very easily. The other 2, I think, were pretty accurate. Last but not least is the 76 Armament. The first one you're seeing here, I know this one's kind of tough to see, I apologize, is from the basic ball ammo. Again, a little bit wide, but I think acceptable for a pistol. This one here was a little bit better. 2 of the shots were touching, the other one came up a little high, and again, this was from the ballpoint ammo. Then what I did was I reshot the accuracy test with the hollow points for the Faxon barrel. I didn't think those first couple shots didn't seem right to me, so I reshot it, and what you're seeing here is another go at the Faxon barrel with the double tap hollow points, and the group is definitely a little bit tighter than the original group. Overall, on the very unscientific accuracy test, I think the Faxon barrel was one of the more accurate barrels out there. I would probably say the Faxon barrel, then the True, then the SIG, then the 76 Armament, but there's so many outside factors when you do an accuracy test, it's very, very hard to tell. And with that said, I think most aftermarket match grade barrels are more accurate than factory barrels, but I think most factory barrels are more accurate than 92% of the shooters out there. So if you're not an elite shooter, I probably wouldn't suggest you get a match grade barrel to help your accuracy. You're better off spending that money on training and quality training from a quality instructor, ammo, stuff like that. Spend the time dry firing. That's what's going to make you a more accurate shooter, more than a trigger or a barrel or something else. If you are an elite shooter and you want to get the advantages of a match grade barrel, by all means spend the money. If you're like me and you just want something that looks good and shiny and you want to flex on Instagram, go for it. There's nothing wrong with flexing on Instagram and LARPing with your pistol and trying to be cool. That is exactly why I got this barrel. I don't really care about the small increase in accuracy I'm gonna get. This SIG 365 is a very, very small gun. I'm not shooting it hundreds of yards anyway, but I think it looks really, really cool, and I want to look cool on the gram, and that's why I wanted to get this barrel. All right, before you guys go, keep in mind the affiliate link down in the video description. If you want to hook me up, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you to Faxon for sending this barrel out. I like it a lot. I think it looks great. It will absolutely be staying in my SIG P365, which is my carry gun for the rest of the summer, which I can't give it a better stamp of approval than that by trusting my life to it every single day. I want to thank my Patreon supporters, the sponsor of today's video, which again is USCCA. Click the link, type in your email address, see if it's right for you. These are the 4 companies who support me with affiliate links, the biggest supporters of the channel. I politely and respectfully ask you to support the companies who support me. If you want to know what reviews I'm working on right now before they come out, consider following me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Parler. Those are the 4 social media channels that I am on. Most important, I want to thank you guys for watching. None of the other stuff matters if you guys don't watch, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So a very, very sincere thank you. See you guys next time. Peace.